Hello, West Michigan. You are watching Alive and Well. I'm Linda Backovitch, and tonight we are at Muskegon Community College where we have an event for parents, and the guest speaker is Scott Backovitch. Welcome, Scott.
Well, thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, you were at two events earlier today. You were at Reeds Puffer Middle School and at Oak Ridge High School to talk to students. You're somewhat of an expert with teens, correct?
If people would like to call me that, that's great. Like you said, my name is Scott Backovitch. I speak all around the United States. I'm typically on the road about 25 days every month in different states in the U.S. and different areas in Canada, helping teens to kind of realize what it is they love in life and finding creative ways to make that happen.
And he's wonderful at it. He's being shy here because, yes, he is an expert with teens. We don't know why or how, I guess because he looks like a teen. He's actually in his 20s, believe it or not. But he started speaking at 17, I understand.
I did. I started speaking professionally when I was 17 years old, and then since then have been on the road speaking in the U.S., in Canada, and then overseas a little bit as well.
Overseas, too. So that's wonderful. So a nationally known speaker. We brought him all the way from California. You know, the further you bring them, the better they are. That's always the kind of the rule of thumb with speakers. But I heard great things that happened at Reeds Puffer Middle School today. The kids tackled you and hugged you and just adored you. And the same at the high school, too.
We had a lot of hugs going on, which is a good thing. But above anything else, it was nice to see how amazing the students are in the area. They were excited, they were ready to go, and they were very interested in the possibility of what kind of their passions, the things they love, how those can kind of turn into careers that are actually realistic for them.
Okay, that's wonderful. Tell me a little bit about you, Scott. Who was your mentor in life? Who motivated you?
Oh my, tough question. I would have to say with any individual, you kind of pick one or two people, primarily family members, who have inspired you. My dad would be mine, and he was kind of the one that first taught me to kind of use what I love as a career option, because they never taught the two could be mutually exclusive, but I guess they are. So.
They are. So, and what you love, your passion is speaking publicly?
Absolutely love it. Like I said, I'm on the road constantly for it, speaking to millions of students every single year. And really the goal of today was just helping students to find out what their next step is. Because obviously when we come to an area, we want to know what students are dealing with and what students, what their barriers are. And for a lot of these students, it seemed like the barrier was thinking it's realistic to go to college, whether because of financial reasons or because of family. And at the end of the day, these students won't fail to go to college because they don't have access to money or resources. These students will fail to go to college because they don't have access to mentors. And so it was a matter of coming here tonight and talking with some of the parents and finding real mentors that can go back out into the community and help students where they're needed most.
That is wonderful, and you've been such an inspiration. I know the students loved you. I know the parents are going to love you, and thank you so much for coming to Muskegon. It was a real joy to finally get to meet you.
Thank you guys for having me.